Hi everyone, and welcome to the Free Range Diva. It's favorites time, and I know I entitle this September favorites, but that kind of implies that fall is here, and to be brutally honest, in much of the country, including here in Southern California, it's hot as heck. So I can't even pretend like this is going to be anything about fall. This is more like end of summer favorites. So, having said that, let's get started. I'm going to start with a couple of makeup favorites, and if you saw my birthday haul, you saw this bronzer. This is from Lily Lolo. The color is Honolulu. And the reason that I love this is that I have a very warm tone to my skin, and bronzers tend to pull orange on me anyway. But this particular one leans more towards the cool end of the spectrum. So let me swatch it here. If you can, yeah, hopefully you can see that. It's perfect for my skin with its nice yellow undertones. And I'm wearing it today. It just brings a warmth to the skin, but not an orange to the skin. So that allows me to wear things like pink blush without it going a little weird, over my bronzer. And one other thing I should mention with this is that not only do I use this as a bronzer on my face, but I've been using it as eye makeup as well. And it's just an easy, sort of bronzy, healthy eye look. So, and I'm wearing it on my eyes today as well. So this is, I've been wearing this, it's pressed too, and I've been wearing this practically every single day that I leave the house. I don't go out without this bronzer. Also, it's nice to rediscover something that you've had for a while, but you put aside and, don't use for a while. And so this is kind of messy, but this is the Honest Beauty Brow Definer. The color here is deep black, which it most definitely is not. Let me see if I can show you a little bit of it. Yeah, I'll just pull it up a little. I'm wearing it. It's more of a taupe. It's a cool toned taupey gray, sort of grayish, I guess, if you will, but more on the cooler side. Works perfectly. And I don't, on an everyday basis, I don't use a lot of this, just to fill in kind of where you'll see maybe a few, hairs are missing, but I still want it to look like my hair. I don't want it to look like I put on a bunch of brown artificial brows. And so that's why I really like this. And it comes in several shades. Yeah, I really have been enjoying it. And this has replaced the brow powder that I was using. I've just been using this. I haven't needed the brow powder at all. So it's made my life simpler, and that's why it's a favorite this month. Next, if you've watched my channel for a while, and I know that there are some new people who came over from Natalie's channel, and I want to say hello and welcome. My name is Cheryl, by the way, if you don't know. And but if you've watched my channel for a while, I kind of go up and down with my hair. Sometimes it looks fairly decent on camera, and sometimes it's a hot mess, and that just is what it is. But as you notice, I'm having a good hair day today. I get my mirror here. So yeah, and my hair has been lately looking thick and manageable, and it doesn't frizz up. This is 5-day hair. I'll probably wash it tomorrow. But as you can see, it doesn't look like 5-day hair, and it's got a lot of movement still. It's still got movement. And the reason why is this little combo right here. This is the Evolve H Ultra Shine Shampoo, and I have been using it with the Inner Sense Hydrating Cream Conditioner. And this little pairing has just taken my hair up to a whole new level of manageability and also health. It just looks better. And here's how I use it. Before wash day, the day before, the night before, I will put hair oil into my hair, in my scalp and hair, and really work it through. Put my hair up in a bun, and then wash it the next day. Sleep in it and then wash it out the next day. So on wash day, I will take my Derm Organic shampoo, the one that I've been using for years, and that'll be my first wash, my first shampoo, and then the second shampoo will be this. And what this does that the Derm Organic does not do is it leaves my hair feeling really, really clean, but it also feels really smooth. The Derm Organic would leave my hair feeling more on the rougher texture side, texture side of things, and that it was just craving at that point, the mask, a hydration mask. No, my hair feels sleek. This does not have anything that would give it slip, but it just feels very, very soft to the touch, and it's easy for my fingers to go through it. Then when I put this on, it's almost like it just soaks it in. And this is not like if you like slip conditioners, that's not what this is. This is a serious hydration, lots of oils and butters and things that the hair just, my hair at least, which is on the dry side, really absorbs. I'm getting ready to order a full size of this. I've been using both of these all month. And as you can see, you need just the teeniest, tiniest bit. I hope you can see that. I mean, I've barely used, it doesn't even look like I've used it, but I've gotten 4 or 5 shampoos so far, and you just use the teeniest, tiniest little bit, and you get a big lather with the Evolve H, and your hair just feels so clean, when you rinse this out. And this, I probably got like 1 or 2 more, uses left on this, and then I'm getting a big size. I mean, forget it. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm going to order a full size of this. So these two have been giving me not only the occasional good hair day, but like good hair weeks, and I love this combo. Next up, I think that this is the Andalou Naturals Night Repair Cream with resveratrol and CoQ10. And I believe I mentioned this last year in a summer favorites video, and it's back again because I just can't tell you enough how much I enjoy using this, especially in the summer, especially when it's humid or it's hot. This is a night cream that has a very light kind of almost gel-like consistency to it. Pull out a little bit here. There you go. So you can see it goes in just like water. It doesn't behave like a cream at all. I mean, you can see that. And it just, my skin drinks it in the evening, and I don't wake up, with dry under eyes or dry patches or anything like that when I use this. So, again, it's from their age-defying line, and Andalou Naturals is, you've seen them mentioned many, many times on this channel, but they are a non-GMO and reasonably, moderately to very affordably priced skincare line. And I've used many of their products and love them. It's always nice when you buy something for one reason and then find out that it has like many, many, many uses. And that is why the Badger Baby Balm made my list this month. Badger is a company that you can find in, like your health food type stores, like your Whole Foods, Sprouts, those kind of places, as well as online like Vitacost, Lucky Vitamin, etc. And they make a whole variety of different products. And this particular one I got actually for my dog, who had kind of a sore spot on his tail, because this is very healing. It has just olive oil is the first ingredient, and then it's got like calendula and chamomile in it. But what I discovered is that, and this is what it looks like, I love this on my hands as a hand balm, especially, like at night after I've done dishes and things like that. Before bed, I love working this into my fingernails. I love it on my heels, elbows. I've been using this everywhere, on my lips as a lip balm at night. This stuff has just been fantastic. And in the wintertime, this is the kind of thing where, like if your skin gets dry, rough, or chapped, you can just rub this in liberally and you don't have to worry about any kind of irritation. So the Badger Baby Balm has better is one of those products where it's just not for babies. It's good for your pets and it's good for you too, adults too. So next up, I have, this is a DIY, and this is a DIY cleansing oil slash makeup remover. Now, I have fallen in love with taking my makeup off in a two-step process, which is a balm or an oil first to dissolve the makeup, steam it off with a hot washcloth, and then follow with a gentle cleanser. And so I, rather than, like purchase something, I realized that many of the higher end facial oils and cleansing type oils have a lot of the same product, the same oils in them, and a lot of them were in my kitchen. So I just put this together. This is, and you can put together any kind of oil, combo that you like. I started off with sunflower oil, which is very common in these types of things, and jojoba oil, another common oil. Skin loving, and you could just stop right there. In fact, when I take my eye makeup off, I have a separate bottle of just those two oils that I use to get my eye makeup off first. But I also then went ahead and put in here almond oil, and then camellia oil, and finally some sea buckthorn oil that Badger makes. So this is what it looks like, and it's lightweight. It goes in very, very quickly. You massage it in, it comes right off, and it's really making a difference in the quality and the hydration of my skin. So get yourself a glass bottle and a stopper and put together an oil and start using that as your first cleanse in the evening, and see how your skin responds, because this works for drier skins, normal skins, and oilier skins. All right, there's a little bit of aromatherapy coming up next, and I'm going to start with a product from a company called Living Libations. Living Libations was probably the first when I decided to switch over to green beauty. This was one of the first sort of green, uber green companies that I came across, and I was a little bit afraid to try them, because they do have a lot of essential oils and flowers and fragrances and things like that, and I didn't think at that time my skin could handle it. And I kind of forgot about them until Trish from Set Hive Trish sent me a little care package of some of her favorite fragrances and samples. And in it, she recommended this Radiant Earth of Deep Delight from Living Libations. This is a travel size. And this fragrance combines beautiful sandalwood with vanilla and cardamom. And when I put it on me, after it dries down, it's just a very warm and kind of a sultry scent. The cardamom just drives me crazy. That's one of my favorite spices, and it's love it on desserts. And I also love it because of the sort of balance and warmth that it brings to the sandalwood in this fragrance. So Living Libations, if you're not familiar with them, they are definitely a company to check out. They make all sorts of products, not just this kind of thing. And they definitely make products geared more towards the aromatherapy end of well-being, as well as combining high-quality oils and essential oils in their products. If you saw my birthday haul, then you saw this. This is the Sunset Body Oil from Osmia Organics. And Osmia makes several varieties of fragrances of this body oil. And the Sunset one, which is the one I picked, is the fragrance profile is vanilla, jasmine, and coriander. And they describe it as a very sensual fragrance. It definitely is. And what I love about this is you apply it after your shower while you're still wet. And then it sort of mixes with the water and becomes, it just locks hydration into the skin, which is how I have always applied oils, whether it's baby oil or, more expensive oils like this one. But what's nice is that if you go to their website, the different oils, the way that they describe each one is really, really true, if this is any indication, to how they actually smell. So you can kind of pick out what you think is going to work for you that way. So this has a variety of nourishing oils in it: coconut oil, kukui nut oil, avocado, rosehip, almond oil, and it goes into the skin. It feels so luxurious when you put it on. It leaves you with a beautiful, beautiful fragrance that I am just addicted to the point that this actually is my second bottle, because the first bottle, this is glass, and the first bottle, after I had it about a week, I reached for it in my medicine cabinet and it fell out of my hands and broke into the sink. And so I managed to save about a teaspoonful of that. And although I was heartbroken, I got right back online and ordered it again, because I cannot be without this oil. I don't think I'll ever be without this oil. I cannot live without the fragrance. It just gives you such me at least, an overall sense of well-being. Now I keep it on the bottom shelf of my bathroom cabinet in this cardboard container. And so this way, it stays safe. This is a travel size, actually, and I'll provide information about where I got it. And if you want to, procure something like this for yourself, Osmia Organics is the company, and they make all sorts of skincare products. I think they're first were best known for their soaps, and then they just kind of branched out from there. So check them out. If you saw my last Vitacost haul, you saw, of course, this is a favorite. Goodness, if you know anything about me at all, you know that I am obsessed with chocolate, love all things chocolate. And this Simple Mills chocolate muffin and cake mix is gluten-free. The base is almond flour. And you get 3 recipes on the back, so you can make either muffins, cake or cupcakes, and or brownies. And so I followed the cake recipe, and the flavor of the chocolate in here is there's so much depth, and it's a very clear, clean chocolate flavor. It's marvelous. There are no words to describe how good this is. The only downside is that this is gluten-free and almond flour is the base, and so this does not really hold together like you would want a cake to. It was way more crumbly, especially when it was warm. Once I put it in the refrigerator and allowed it to get cold, it held together a little better, but yeah, there was still a lot of, like crumbs everywhere with this. And my solution was to just whip up some whipped cream and put that on top of the cake, and then it just all kind of mushed together in one dessert. So there you go. But of course I will be buying this again. This is, again, the Simple Mills chocolate muffin and cake mix, and they also make other varieties. They make pumpkin muffin, banana muffin, pizza dough, vanilla cake. And the ingredients in here, if you're curious, aside from the almond flour, is organic coconut sugar, cocoa, arrowroot, coconut flour, baking soda, and sea salt. So clean, 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 and just really, really a good, high-quality product. A couple of lifestyle things. Right now on TV, Outlander is back for the 3rd season. They are on Starz, but you can also stream them on, I think it's Hulu or maybe Amazon. I don't know. One of them. You can, check Google. You can find it. But yes, it's back for the 3rd season. And so far, this season is based on the 3rd book in the series, and I have read all 8. And the book that this season is based on is called Voyager. And this, of the 8 books, this is my second favorite. So this is number 2 for me. I was so excited to get to season 3. Couldn't wait, because this book has got all kinds of swashbuckling and adventure and romance and intrigue. And right now in the series, they are on, actually episode 4 started today. I haven't seen it yet, but they've gone through about the first quarter of the book, which is much more of a setup. And they've done a really, really good job of getting through that, that section of the book with a clear sort of plot line, so that, we're all ready for, because now all hell is about to break loose. So if you like that sort of adventure and romance and that sort of thing, and you missed the first 2 seasons, you can find them somewhere. But if you haven't, just jump right in, and I think you'll enjoy this just as much as I have been enjoying it. And then the last thing is my smartphone. Yes, I got a new phone. I had a smart-ish phone and I finally lost it. So I went ahead and got a Samsung Galaxy and with a little rose gold case, which I like. And the reason why this is a favorite is because now I am officially on Instagram. Free Range Diva has an Instagram presence, and I'm still kind of new at working on, how best to use that platform. But, aside from looking at pictures of things that, happened to me during the day, I think it's probably going to be a good place to preview upcoming videos as well as talk about products that, didn't make enough of an impression on me to warrant a full video, but, that I might want to say a few words on. So, you can check me out over there. I'll link it below. And, if you're new to Instagram, then we'll just, learn how to work it together. And if you're not, then give me some tips on how best to use it. Free Range Diva has an Instagram page. Woohoo. All right, everybody. That's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you. And in the meantime, everyone, take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.